So this last video about kexec will show what I mentioned in the previous video. I'm just going to use kexec to boot another kernel, another ramdisk. This is an x86 thing. It does support graphics. I stopped it at ramdisk. I'll do things a little bit similar to before. We can see that the ramdisk is pretty big, but the reason for that is because I put these kernels in it, which is this busy image fellow and the initramfs and VM Linux that I took from my own distro. Okay, if I look at like my own host, this is like x86 and you can see this is it. So now what I'm going to do, like without the without the rootfs and without other things, and sorry, although here I do have like a PscG installation like the system image. I'm just not going to use them. I stopped at ramdisk and this is where I am. Like you can see, it's like now. So what I'm going to do, I can do the crash experiment, but I also show it like in class. I'm going to just do kexec to another kernel. I can also do the crash and then do it to another kernel. And it's pretty much the same, but let's do just the kexec. You should be very convinced by now that the things just work. Okay, so I'm going to do kexec-l, and the sizes here. I mean, so we saw that it's 148 megs because of this mostly. Okay, yeah, look at the difference. Just 11 megs, and the size, for example, of sorry, it's an spin of kexec is over 1 meg as I mentioned, and in muscle it will be like 200 kilo. So you could build like this if you wanted to. Anyway, I'm going to do kexec. I'm just going to put like another kernel. This is where we are now, okay? And this is the ramdisk that we have now, all right? And we're going to do kexec-l and VM Linux of like my distro. I could just copy it here, otherwise I would not be able to kexec. I could do -b, but I just want to make this, show it and make it quick, and I'll load the ramdisk, which is this initRD image, and I will reuse the command line, okay? Which doesn't make so much sense like for like a distro that I have, like Ubuntu. But yeah, let's do it. So I'm loading it, of course nothing happens. And then I'm going to execute it. Now look what's happening. So it's synchronizing, it's rebooting, great, awesome. And starting new kernel, kexec core, and check it out. This is like my new kernel here. And it tells me that this is the command line, and it also adds like a kexec jump back entry. As like we mentioned, it should also probably show like the header. And look at my ramdisk. So busybox is relatively new because I'm using a very new Ubuntu. Now it's May 28 and 2025, and I'm using Ubuntu 2504. So yeah, I mean, I don't need this to show it, right? Already saw it, but this is how it is. So we have like the jump back entry. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty nice. When I used Ubuntu, like on the demonstration that I had, not in like PscgDebOS, then at least for some of them, then we also saw some additional things. And here I saw like how I mixed like the ramdisk and that. Okay. So if I wanted to, because I have like a crash kernel, I could also load it with -b, but I want this video to be short. You've seen enough, and let me know if you liked it.